Love has shaped the course of history in ways we can hardly imagine. From forbidden romances to legendary devotion, these love stories have stood the test of time, inspiring poets, artists, and dreamers for centuries. Join us as we explore 10 of the most fascinating love stories from history. In the heart of ancient Egypt, a love story unfolded that shook the Roman Empire. Cleopatra, the intelligent and captivating Queen of Egypt, and Mark Antony, the fearless Roman general, fell deeply in love. Their passion was not just personal, it was political as they joined forces against Rome itself. But their story ended in tragedy. After being defeated by Octavian, Antony took his own life, and Cleopatra, unwilling to live without him, followed him in death. Their love became one of the greatest symbols of passion and sacrifice in history. Imagine loving someone so much that you build one of the most breathtaking monuments in the world for them. That is exactly what Emperor Shah Jahan did for his beloved wife, Mumtaz Mahal. She was his confidant, his partner, and the love of his life. When she died during childbirth, his grief was so immense that he dedicated 20 years to constructing the Taj Mahal in her memory. Even today, this magnificent structure stands as an eternal symbol of love and devotion. Napoleon Bonaparte, the man who conquered much of Europe, was once hopelessly in love. His heart belonged to Josephine, a woman of grace and charm. He wrote her passionate love letters, expressing how much he missed her during his military campaigns. But fate was not kind to them. Josephine was unable to provide an heir, and Napoleon, under pressure to secure his empire, divorced her. Yet even as he remarried, his last words before dying were rumored to be, "France, the army, the head of the army, Josephine. Love, though lost, never truly fades." Queen Victoria and Prince Albert shared a love story that redefined British royalty. Unlike most royal marriages, theirs was not just a political alliance. It was a deep and genuine romance. They supported each other in ruling Britain, raising 9 children together. But when Albert died at just 42, Victoria was devastated. She wore black for the rest of her life, mourning him for over 40 years. Their love shaped an era, proving that even the most powerful rulers could be hopeless romantics. A tale of passion, betrayal, and fate. Tristan and Isolde's story has been retold for centuries. Tristan, a noble knight, and Isolde, an Irish princess, were bound by a tragic love. Despite Isolde being promised to another man, their hearts could not resist each other. They drank a love potion by mistake, sealing their doomed fate. Deception and heartbreak followed, leading to their untimely deaths. Their story is a reminder that love, once ignited, is impossible to control. Some say love is worth fighting for, but would you fight a 10-year war for it? Paris, the Prince of Troy, fell for Helen, the most beautiful woman in the world. But there was one problem. She was already married to the King of Sparta. Their forbidden love sparked the infamous Trojan War, a brutal conflict that lasted a decade. In the end, Troy was destroyed, and their love became a legend of passion and devastation. How far would you go to bring back the one you love? Orpheus, the greatest musician in Greek mythology, lost his beloved Eurydice to a snakebite. But his love was so powerful that he traveled to the underworld to bring her back. With his enchanting music, he convinced the gods to let her go, on one condition: he must not look back at her until they reached the world of the living. But in a moment of doubt, he turned around, and Eurydice vanished forever. A tragic reminder that love sometimes tests us in the cruelest ways. Not all great love stories are about passion. Some are about partnership. Marie and Pierre Curie were not just lovers, they were scientific pioneers. Together, they made groundbreaking discoveries in radioactivity, winning a Nobel Prize. Even after Pierre's untimely death, Marie continued their work, proving that true love is about pushing each other to greatness. Their love wasn't just about romance, it was about changing the world together. Some love stories survive through words. Abigail and John Adams, one of America's most influential couples, spent much of their marriage apart due to John's political duties, but their love endured through letters, over 1,100 of them. These letters, filled with devotion, wisdom, and longing, give us a glimpse into a love that lasted a lifetime, built on respect and mutual admiration. No love story is as famous or as tragic as Romeo and Juliet's. A tale of forbidden love, feuding families, and devastating choices, their story has been told for centuries. Though fictional, their love has become the ultimate symbol of romance, reminding us that love is both the greatest joy and the greatest sorrow. Love is timeless. Whether it ends in joy or tragedy, it leaves a mark that lasts forever. Which love story touched your heart the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more incredible stories from history. Until next time, keep believing in love.